TBCians. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. Is a pleasure to be with you for my TBC Live broadcast number 395. I'm 5 more broadcasts from 400 live broadcast, folks, and it's a pleasure and honor to be with you today. Okay, folks, I'd like to thank my beautiful loved one for always being here supporting me, and our 2 little ones, Kayla and Caitlin, for watching me on my live broadcast. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Now, folks, I want to say it was an honor to have so many people on my broadcasters meeting today. I had more than I ever had, maybe have 39, 40 people or more. And that was because we had a special guest, and that was our TBC admin. Now, I'm sure that everybody was out there hoping, oh, admin was going to show their face, this person's face. No, folks. No. Only in the chat area, okay? And admin is saying that they will be back next week in our broadcasters meeting. So if you haven't become a broadcaster yet, you might want to become a broadcaster, okay? You might want to become a broadcaster as soon as possible and do at least one 15 to 30-minute live broadcast, okay? Because being a broadcaster is by far a benefit from being a broadcaster. Okay, we are the builders of TBC. We're the ones that actually bring most people into our network. At least that's what we thinking is the case. We realize there are some people out here kind of undercover, maybe growing our community, but we don't know who you are. Okay? And we want you to be recognized. We want you to be recognized for who you are. Now, let me see if I got anybody else here. Okay. Yes, I see myself here. And also, Gabriel, thank you so much for being here for the first time. I got some new people coming on because I had quite a people become Facebook friends of mine because they were trying to get the link for the Zoom meeting today. You know, it's amazing. I've been asking people, and maybe some people didn't know. And I can't imagine people didn't know who I was. Okay, because I'm known around the world in TBC now. And people like Randy and myself, we're very recognized by admin. So on the blog. So I've been asking people to come to this broadcasting meeting for a long time because you're missing out on so great information. And today we had TBC admin there in the chat room. And that's all you expect for TBC admin to be there at that communicative source. Okay, the chat room in our Zoom link. And admin gave some great points and going to be giving us some great things in terms of recruiting people into TBC, because that's where a lot of attention is going to be in our Billion Coin community, folks. I'm letting you know that now. We got to start building this community, and admin's going to give a lot of the community little special tricks and trades of how to get people involved in the Billion Coin. Okay. All right. We want to recognize those people that's in the Bitcoin contest every week that are, whether you're winning or not, the fact is you're bringing people in the community. And you're exercising the 4th major campaign, which deals with passive residual income. Because if you bring 2 people in, folks, knowing that they got to pay 8 grains of gold, which is about $22 US per month, and you get 4 grains, which is $11 from each person, for an example, that now pays for your 8 grains of gold. If you're a new member in the TBC, or if you're a person that's on the yearly payment system, when that runs out, you got to go to the monthly system. You see? Now, for us in the United States, folks, I'm gonna tell you, $22 is not a lot monthly for us. Because I've said many times in my broadcast, I was in a business where I paid practically $50, $49.95 or $49.99, almost practically $50 a month for 5 years straight. I did that. So I'm going to tell you, folks, when you bring those 2 people in, for an example, they need to bring 2 people in each. Well, that's essentially our rapid reward system, isn't it? See? See how I know the wording, the things But we are participating because I am a what? A student of our TBC blog at blog.thebillioncoin.info. If you're not becoming a student of the blog, if you're not at least reading it daily, oh my God, you have to ask yourself, why are you a member? Because you're missing vital information for you to be successful in the Billion Coin. If you're not understanding every headline and what it pertains to in your KCBO, that stands for Crinkle Cash Back Office, then you're missing out so much vital information. So I'm saying to all of you before I get started, become a participant of our movement, of our concept, because we're trying to get to 1 billion members as fast as possible, so you can really put the mission at work to get rid of poverty worldwide. Don't you want to help people that don't know when they're going to eat at the next meal, or when they'll get proper clothing or proper medicine? Think about those things, folks. Maybe you don't have those problems, or maybe you have some of those problems. But don't you want the best for other people that's out here crying out for help? Of course you do. Okay? So let's get going now, and thank you all for being here, okay? Let's get going here, okay? Let's look at the TBC blog. Okay. All right. This was Randy's live broadcast today. It says your and he did a great one. It says your capabilities can be found within with you internally, not externally. And I can't agree more. I wasn't had this live broadcast because I've been so busy today, trying to get people into our broadcast chat room that's been reaching out to me and around the world. Because I got an enormous amount of people reaching out to me this morning before an hour or so before I started my broadcasters meeting, because everybody want to get on it. I found out one or two things. I don't like to think anyone was lying to me saying they're a broadcaster. I hope not, because you're not gonna get anywhere in this world lying. But if you are a true broadcaster, those who reach out to me today, then why don't no one know your YouTube link? Well, guess what? Now in your profile there is a space for you to put your TBC YouTube link, because admin doesn't see. If I don't know, admin may not know that you are a broadcaster. So now all broadcasters need to update their Crinkle Cash back office under profile. There is a space where you need to put your YouTube. Go to a YouTube page, and at the top of the URL, copy and paste that and put into your Crinkle Cash back office under where it says YouTube for your YouTube URL link. Admin wants to know that, so y'all can be recognized. Okay. See, we're trying to get a lot of our broadcasts to be builders, and we got people who winning this contest, and they're getting recognized. They're not only getting some Bitcoin, which is cashable, which is money for them, but they're also getting Bitcoin on the people that they're bringing in on a monthly basis, which is passive residual income. Okay. Thank you, Randy, for this fine broadcast. I must watch it because I'm sorry I couldn't make it today, buddy. All right, now this was the actual great send button post that's done every day, not every day, but every Monday morning. Okay. All right. And we'll get Victor once again, who is now my Facebook friend. He's now my Facebook friend. He reached out to me because he has won not once but twice that I know of. Okay. And this just showing the people who are bringing in the most people. Like Nigeria has been really pushing it, But Nigeria has more people in TBC than any other country. Okay. You see the other ones, wow, Ukraine even got some people. We need more people. We need to hear more people from the Ukraine. Okay. We know about Philippines. We got some people in Italy. Okay. All right, let's just keep going. All right, let me see. It's some one part I want to go over. Hold on a minute. Hold on just a minute. Okay, this part right here. All right, folks. It says here, this is a very exciting time of year for TBC. On Wednesday, in 2 days, May 1st, 2019, we'll begin another redemption period where our members can redeem their cookies for TBC Crinkle Coins, which is spendable within our participating merchants. Cookies are just a simple point system. We have 2 redemption months per year in May and November during the distribution phase of TBC. These are months we actually create TBC millionaires. Okay, and this is the promo area explained. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read this part here so people y'all can get this. Okay. A purchase of 40 grains of Kringles will entitle you to at least to get 1 whole TBC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members in TBC. 1 TBC coin today is worth $8,642,984 US dollars, folks. And $8 million is a massive amount of money. It sure is. If you have ever completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor of a TBC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available, so become a TBC broadcaster today. I've told several people that try to come to our broadcasters meeting and become a broadcaster. I don't care if you do 1 broadcast per week, folks. You're a broadcaster. Okay? You have the entire month to click on the redeem button within the rewards area of your KCBO, which stands for Kringle Cash Back Office. So use the most of the month to accumulate as many cookies as you can before you complete the redemption process. And this is in bold, so I'm gonna read this so you understand. So a lot of you get there. A lot of you know this, but some of the new people may not. You can only click the redemption button once during the redemption month, and any cookies collected after that during the month will carry over to the available to redeem in November, the next redemption period. Now I'm gonna stop there because I'm gonna say yours truly. I did not press the button last month. We did that. A lot of our team, we did that on purpose so we can just collect more. We never done that before. We just did that. Okay. But I have, oh my God, I have a lot of cookies, folks. With over 850 million cookies to redeem. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let me see here. All right. So don't be in a hurry to redeem early in the month of May. That means that don't do it on May 1st or the first week. You attend send button meetings, folks. And if you're not a broadcaster, you're getting 1, is my understanding, I believe you're getting 1,000 cookies. But if you're a broadcaster, you get 1 million cookies for attending any per send button meeting. Okay? You don't have to attend a send button meeting just in your language. I attend them all and let them know in the chat area that I'm there, and I wait till they show the keyword of the day, and I put that in, and boom, There's your million cookies, folks. All right. Okay. Once you complete your part of the process to redeem, you need to wait for admin team to process the redemptions to see the TBC Kringle coins in your TBC wallet, which takes about 24 hours from that time you completed your part of the process. So don't think it's going to happen instantly, because it doesn't work that way, okay? You got to be patient. A complete and detailed accounting of the cookies you have earned are in the rewards area of the KCBO. And by the way, when you actually click on that, folks, it takes a little while for it to show, okay? Just be patient. Just takes a few seconds. If you feel there are any mistake in that accounting, then send in a help desk ticket before you start the redemption process. The support team will respond by and fix anything out of order as fast as they can. For the most part, the system is very accurate and works fine 99% of the time. I agree, it sure does. Should you end your partnership with with your coaches and leaders once you have enough of your own TBC coins to complete transactions? No. Only end your partnership when you are completely confident that you can build TBC without any additional help from them. One of the biggest complaints I've heard from TBC leaders is that members get plenty of coin and then end their partnerships, yet expect the leader to give them plenty of their time and ongoing training. Training is over when you end a partnership. How many coins you have doesn't matter. That's right, I agree. Doesn't matter. TBC leaders that actually know what they're doing in TBC are a rare thing and should be appreciated through the compensation to them that comes through partnerships. If not, it's not that the leaders are giving you a cold shoulder once you break off the partnerships with them. They are just busy with the partners they are mentoring. The idea here is that you become fully trained so you can start to get partnerships of your own and earn an income as a coach or a leader. Okay? If you are struggling at all with recruiting new members into TBC, you are not fully trained yet. It says this again. If you are struggling at all with recruiting new members in TBC, you are not fully trained yet. And let me stop right there for a minute. And this is something that I mentioned. I'm going to mention this. And I've said this, admin know how I've said this, and MB know I've said this. And I said this in the beginning of the broadcast meeting. I'll say this much. And I know this for a fact. One of the problems that people are afraid of that word recruit is because, number one, they say, oh, I don't want to recruit. I don't like to recruit. You know why? Because people don't know how to recruit. That's the biggest reason, folks. They just don't know how to go after getting people involved. Okay? If you are, and most people are talking to people and family or friends or wherever they go, it's not hard to get people involved in something like this. Folks, it really isn't. You make it hard. You're creating a fear that doesn't need to exist. Okay? All right. And it says here, remember, this is a distribution phase of TBC, and recruiting is the name of the game. That is how we grow to 1 billion members. Balance your needs with proper compensation to those that help you get what you need. I expect well-trained members to earn a ridiculous large income during the distribution phase of TBC. See, admin wants to compensate those that are actually participants, actually working the system. You see, admin wants to help those folks. All right, let's keep going. And this was just admin put a nice post here. Thank you, admin, for doing this for me, and actually put a post that I do a broadcast meeting, and it said this weekly broadcast hosted by yours truly, Stephen Cuffey, starts 30 minutes before weekly send button meetings at 8:30 Pacific Daylight Time. All right. If you are a TBC it said if you are a TBC broadcaster, that means you're not permitted to go to these meetings if you're not a broadcaster. If you're a TBC broadcaster, or even if you want to learn how to be a TBC broadcaster, you are invited to attend this meeting. You can contact Stephen Cuffey, and this is my Facebook link here, to get an invitation to the broadcasters group, where the link is to this weekly meeting is shared. All TBC broadcasters, it's in bold. All TBC broadcasters should attend, especially this one with admin. As admin, I want to empower TBC broadcasters and assist them to experience personal achievements beyond what they have already done in TBC. That's why I will be attending this meeting, to be hands-on with our TBC broadcasters. Our TBC broadcasters are special and carry our message to our TBC community and to the whole world. I expect our TBC broadcasters to enjoy the greatest rewards the TBC has to offer, and I don't want to leave any of them behind as we speed things up in TBC. So don't miss this meeting. I had today, folks, I had, like I said, maybe 39, 40 plus people in my meeting for the first time. And I've been crying out for people to come to this meeting, Randy and I both. And people just were not coming. We were averaging maybe 4 to maybe 20. I think maybe I had 20 the most anytime I ever had a broadcast meeting. But they're more, I believe, more than what we saw today. I learned some people names that are across the world that I've never seen before. And but admin wants broadcasters at these broadcast meetings. Okay. All right. So between MBank and myself and other broadcasters, we need to all get other broadcasters that that's broadcasters. And if you got other people on your teams, or people that want to be a broadcaster, let them teach them how to be a broadcaster. I've shown how to schedule one and many times in my broadcast. I did one about a week ago. You need to be talking about the things involving TBC, meaning our blog, our KCBO, your experiences in TBC, how you feel we can grow our community, some positive things. Okay? All right? All right. Okay, this was great. This was a great video. Actually, I was a part of this. I was a part of this. They actually gave it to me. No, they actually introduced me to the TBC family in Philippines, to the audience who said hello to me, and that was very good. This was his 67th broadcast. It says Filipinos in the Cebu. I guess that's Cebu show. Showing solidarity, wearing TBC shirts. All of them had TBC shirts, folks. It was very good. That was a great meeting they had. Okay, you can do anything. How to do anything is how you do everything. And I'm sure this was I'm sure this was Darren Haywood's live broadcast. I'm sure it was. I know it. I gotta be. I'm thinking it is. No, maybe, yes, I was right. Yes. Thank you so much, Darren Haywood, for always doing a great broadcast. Okay. All right, that was all there. I'm going to come out of this. I don't really have much else to talk to you about. I really want to spend some time in this blog today because we had some really key points we need to go over. But folks, I'm going to say this to you, okay? We're at a crucial time right now in TBC that we need to be growing our community. And so admin is actually offering us some help, okay? And you're only, if admins, my understanding, will attend the next broadcasters meeting. So if you haven't become a broadcaster yet, I would advise you to be one if you want to get this great information coming from admin, his or her or themselves. Okay? All right? Because my understanding, the admin's supposed to be in the next broadcasters meeting next Monday, which is 30 minutes before all the Sinbun meetings. Okay? It's a half an hour before. And we don't have a lot of time, so try to be there on time and let's get going so you can get that information. It will be recorded, but you won't always be at the replays. You want to be there in case you have a question and you want to offer something, okay? All right. So, folks, I want to thank you all for being at this live broadcast. This was just a broadcast to just talk about us growing the community and also going over the TBC blog. Okay, I know that a lot of people are reaching out to me to become my Facebook friends so they can get the link. Okay, but folks, don't just get the link and don't show. Okay, you got to be a participant. If y'all are broadcasting or if y'all out there growing a community, how can you ever be recognized and be compensated if you don't ever be at a send button meeting and get what you need from admin or us to learn how to be compensated the proper way for all the work that you do? So become a broadcaster for those that's not a broadcaster. Those broadcasters that we're just finding out they're broadcasters. Great, that's fine. Okay, now come to the broadcasters meetings. Okay, so you get some great information. I've been saying that since we started this thing. I didn't start the broadcasting meeting. Actually, Randy Wilson did. But Randy reached out to me a few months ago. He said that he couldn't think of a better person because he said, you have actually led the way in doing all these broadcasts. Took the amount I have. And it's true, no one in TBC out of all the broadcasters and members have done nowhere near. I think the only person the closest that have done more broadcasts than me is Darren Haywood. He's done over 300 broadcasts. Darren Haywood and myself are the only ones in the 300s. And we have a few people like Randy and a few other people like Marianne Murphy and a few others that's in the 200s. Now, I'm not saying you have to do, it's not about how many you do per se. That's not what I'm trying to convey. But if you do many, then you get used to it. You get over your fears. Okay, you'll get over your nervousness. I never really felt that nervous to start with. And when I got rolling, it becomes very easy for me to do a broadcast because you speak from your heart and your mind. You speak positivism. You want to speak abundance, because what we do has to start with our mindset. We have to get over those hurdles within ourselves. Like Randy was talking about, it comes within you. Your growth and everything doesn't come from outside. You may get some information that can help you grow, but it comes from within, folks. Okay? All right? I want to thank everyone here for coming up and who may have came in late. You can always went back and run this back and hear it. Okay? Thank you so much, my loved one, for being here, Merlene. Thank you so much. I know you've been real busy, but I'm sure we'll get to talk for the day is out. But I would say here, and Caitlin and Caleb, thank you all for being here. I know the two of you haven't been here because y'all been at this big event at the NFL draft last week, but you're back, and I sure miss you. I'm not having your presence here for watching the broadcast, but I'm glad if you're here today. Thank you all for being here. That's in the chat room. Has anyone got any questions, anything like that? I would just also add that the Zoom link for broadcasting meeting will be in the broadcasting meeting chat area. Okay. I sent them a few people the link very quickly because I was getting too close and I didn't have time to answer everyone's questions. I had a lot of people coming to me at once, more than I've ever seen this morning, because they hear that they saw on the blog that admin was attending my broadcasters meeting. But think about all those at broadcasters meeting you have missed. Now, if you want to see all of them, you have a lot of people have subscribed to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is up. Let's go into YouTube and put in the YouTube search bar Stephen Cuffy, and you'll find me. Okay, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think I have maybe 777 subscribers now. And remind you, I did over 700 subscribers in less than a year. So and nobody really knew who I was before I started becoming a broadcaster. But that's the thing that broadcasting can do. It can actually bring people out of their comfort zone if you make that first step. Just make that first step and it'll be okay. And try to extend your broadcast out from 15 to 30 minutes, okay? At least that, all right? All right, folks. Okay, folks. It's been a pleasure being with you all. I'll see you all tomorrow and around the same time. And hopefully all you are attending the send button meetings. If you haven't, go on your KCBO on the send button and you'll see the links there. I think was only one missing, that Pratam Kumar. Maybe Pratam Kumar is either traveling or maybe he's ill. And to my understanding, I don't think they did one today. Because I never saw the link. But that's okay. Because there's some days I may miss a broadcast meeting. I missed last week's because I had to deal with my mom, my elderly mother, that most of you don't know I have. Some of you do. But from this point on, if I think I'm going to miss one, then I'll ask someone would they like to do that, like Mbe or somebody that I know that's been a regular broadcaster, that's really active in our community. I may even ask Randy to do it. Randy used to do it, but whatever the case may be, if I can't do it from this point on, I will at least reach out to someone, one or two people, and see if they're going to do it for me if I can't do it. Okay? All right, folks, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.